Hello guys and welcome here to the Kansas Motor Speedway for race number 8 of the Jello Cup Series season. This is the GoBowling.com 400. Welcome everyone, I'm Brian James. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 32 of Tyler Rattray. In second will be Gene Sanford. Starting in third today will be Eric Baden. Starting in fourth will be Charles Sanford. Fifth will be Trent Fusion. Sixth, Thomas Elucer. Seventh is the number 38, Tim Randolph. Eighth is the 5 of Eric Monaco, or Ryan Monaco, I should say. In ninth, we got the 55, Stephen Thompson. And in 10th is Richard Kinghart. Let's now take you to the starting lineup here from Kansas. Getting ready to go green. Tyler Rattray's had a rough season, so has Gene Sanford. They hope to turn it around. As the green flag waves, we are underway from Kansas. Tyler Rattray will lead the opening lap, and I just want to say real quick, hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July. We had, if you missed it, we had the day off yesterday for the 4th. We're back today, and we'll be going through Friday now. Not sure what's going to happen as far as next week goes yet on NCN. I will keep you guys updated though, as we got a battle for second here. Eric Baden will take second away from the number 30. And he now sets his sights on your race leader. Yeah, we had the day off yesterday for the 4th. Hope you guys enjoyed that, as I mentioned. We will now be going up till Saturday. Saturday will be the next day off. And then we'll start out next week with Talladega for the Geico 500. This is the final race for our first road course of the season. We head to Edmonton next, in case you did miss knockout qualifying. So, just wanted to get you guys updated on that, as I thought Gene Sanford there was going to battle right back for the second position. She is unable to do so, and she will now face pressure from her brother, Charles Sanford, back there for third. And Charles will grab third in the number 24. He's had a string of bad luck the past couple of races, and he hopes to turn it around today at Kansas before we head to the road course. We will have to wait and see how they will do. Yeah, we wrap up the week. Or rather, I'm sorry, this race is for Thursday. My mistake, guys. This is Thursday. Oh my gosh. So tomorrow will be the road course at Edmonton. My sincere apologies. I'm out of it today. So tomorrow we're on the road course. We had Martinsville yesterday. Tomorrow we head to Edmonton to wrap up the week. TGIF, everyone. Jeez, I am losing my mind. My apologies. We did not do a double header in one day. There's just no way. As we thought we had a battle for third going on, but man, that 32 has pulled away. And we mentioned that Go Fast Racing was having trouble this season. They just weren't as competitive as they were last season with one team. So far, they're doing very well. They got 2 of their cars in the top 10. or I'm sorry, both their race cars in the top 10, number 32 leading. And then you got the 99 of Nate Rattray in 9th at the moment. Or rather, make that 10th at the moment. As here comes Eric Faden, he is closing the gap. And he will now set his sights on the race leaders. We will battle for the lead here on lap number 9. Here he goes. He looked to the inside, couldn't quite get there. '47 may have a long run car, something to keep an eye on. As to the inside, here goes Eric Faden. And this time, entering turns 1 and 2, he will have a shot for the lead. The Highline isn't as effective here as it is at the other 1.5-mile tracks, and it looks like Tyler Rattray is going to surrender the race lead here. And Eric Faden back to the race lead. Or into the race lead, I should say. It's been a while since we've seen Eric Faden in victory lane. He's yet to win this season, but he's doing pretty decently in the points. As here goes Tyler Rattray once again. He's not going to be able to get the run this time. Moved just a little too late, and he's going to pit. Yeah, Eric Faden, we mentioned, won 3 races last season. He was your Season 1 500, Daytona 500 winner. So for him, it's been a shocker so far. He hasn't at least come close to victory lane. But we will see as he's coming to make his pit stop now. And Joshua Scully will go to the race lead. It'll be interesting to see if that 47 is able to compete for a win today. Be nice for him for sure. You see a lot of guys playing some varying strategies here. And this time by, we should expect Joshua Scully to pit. And in fact, he will. And so will the rest of these guys back there. It looks like Eric Faden got a great pit stop. As you see the rest of them pitting. We will see, can the 47 beat the 32? It looks like he did. But can they beat the 27 around the track? That is the question. Oh yeah, they're going to beat the 27 around. So Eric Faden will cycle out as your race leader. But he's got the 32 hot in his tracks. And here he comes. He's maintaining the gap pretty nicely. As let's take a look at your top 10 after that first round of pit stops. Eric Faden holds the race lead. Tyler Rattray is in second after starting on the pole. Charles Sanford in third. Joshua Scully fourth, but he's under pressure from fifth place. Nate Rattray 6th is Sam Curtis. 7th is Caitlin Sang. 8th is Trent Fusion. My apologies. 9th is the 22 Alexander Rowe. And in 10th is Chase Marks. And now the 47, Eric Faden, starting to put some distance between him and the 32. Which is good for them. Eric Faden also he's tied for the most wins in this series with Jessica Emery, who is no longer in this series. Jessica Emery ran the 16 last season. She's not around this season. But they are tied for most wins. A win today by Eric Faden would give him his 4th career victory. And on top of it, he would move to number 1 on the all-time wins list in this series. We will have to see if they can do it. .32's closing in again. He's looking to make a run. He's got the speed to get around that 47, but he's bringing the 24 with him, and Eric Faden's going to block. And that's going to cut off all momentum to the 32. That might leave some room for Charles Sanford to battle for 2nd. These guys in a tight 3-way battle for the lead. And a good day going for Go Fast Racing. Both of their cars right now in the top 5. Which is good news for them at the moment. Eric Faden, though, continues to lead here. Let's see, let's check in on your points leader at the moment, Tim Horton. Currently in 30th back there, so not a good day going for your points leader in this series. He picked up his 2nd win yesterday at Martinsville, and I'm sure he wanted to be up front today, competing for his 3rd win of the season, as we just had a battle for 2nd, it looks like, and Charles Sanford gets the position. He will now chase down Eric Faden, his former teammate. But we will have another round of pit stops coming up. Might be our last cycle. You will see we're going to have a battle for the lead entering turns 1 and 2. Charles Sanford, the inside. And he gets blocked by the 8. The 8 car is slow on the track. I don't know what he's doing, but Race Control is probably asking him at this point just to get to the pit lane, get out of the way. He's barely meeting minimum speed in this race. And you can imagine Race Control is actually, yes, they are. Race Control asking the 8, come to the pit lane, or you're going to be disqualified from the event. So 8 car to the pit lane, or a disqualification. As we got a cycle of green flag stops occurring once again. Like I said, this might be the last cycle. Although these guys who pitted, I don't know if they can make it to the end. I'd say between laps 28-29, you may be safe to make it on fuel. We will see. It looks like the 47 Eric Baden is going to stretch it. And he's going to come in this time. And that'll hand the lead over to Caitlin Sang. She should be good on fuel if she can stay out another lap or two. So should Kevin McHugh and Richard Johnson in the 48 of Brad Stover. And they will pit. There's the 8 on the pit lane, getting serviced. Ooh, the 15 blocked the 31. That could cause an issue. Here we go, 4 tire stop. They're out and away. You'll have to see where they cycle out. There's the 47. Sorry guys, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, 32 lost a few spaces, or a few spots. As here comes Sam Curtis. He's gonna battle for the lead. And there's just nothing Eric Baden can do. He's getting overpowered. Now Sam Curtis is getting overpowered. As to the lead goes Charles Sanford. Charles Sanford takes the lead. And now here goes Sam Curtis once again. Sam Curtis already has a win this season. He wants to join Tim Horton in the 2-win category. And Charles Sanford shuts the door on him. Right now, your top 10 is Charles Sanford. With 10 laps to go, it's Charles Sanford, Sam Curtis, Eric Baden, Joshua Scully, Thomas Elucer. Tyler Rattray lost a few spots. He's going to try and gain them back. 7th is the 31 of Caitlin Sang, 8th Alexander Rowe. 9th Trent Fusion, and in 10th is James Qualls. Good day for James Qualls. He needs the points. And there we go. Here goes Sam Curtis. He's going to try and overtake the 24, and he will this time. But we're going to have a 3-wide battle for the lead. And it won't benefit anyone but Sam Curtis. He goes to the lead. And these 3 are going to battle it out in the final 8 laps or so. 8 to go this time. Can Sam Curtis hang on? Once again, we head to Edmonton next. Then we head to Talladega to start off next week. I believe we got Dover and Charlotte next. I don't know if I'm missing any races, but we will see if I'm right. But I know Talladega starts off the next week. And Charles Sanford looking for second. as the two former teammates battle it out. The 18 is going to slowly sneak away, and these guys basically pulled far ahead of 4th through 10th. About a 3-second gap back to Joshua Scully in that number 27. And Eric Faden has a great run into turns 1 and 2. He gets his nose under the 18, and he's going to battle for the lead entering turns 3 and 4. There we go. Sam Curtis has to lift a little bit to avoid the wall. But he has a good run on the outside, and he will hold on to the race lead. 5 to go. Here we go. They're going to battle it out again. The 47 this time will benefit from it. Gets his nose under the 18. 18 has to lift, and Eric Faden back to the race lead. 4 laps to go. We mentioned it at the beginning. If Eric Faden wins today, he will take over the lead on the all-time wins list here in the Jello Cup Series. But he has to make it on fuel. That's going to be a question. I thought these guys would be good on fuel. Sam Curtis had to pit. So did the 24. That now leaves the 47 in question. Can he make it on fuel? Because if he pits, Caitlin Sang may very well be the winner of this race. Because Caitlin Sang pitted the latest out of all these guys. 2 to go. Can Eric Faden make it on fuel? It doesn't look like he's making any attempt to save fuel. Just trying to stretch his lead, which is probably not very smart. He's going to make it to the white flag. At least 1 lap to go for Eric Faden. If he runs out, this will hand the win over to Caitlin Sang. But we mentioned it at the top, Eric Faden, 3 wins last season with Hendrick Motorsports. Jumped ship to JTG Doherty. I think he wanted a challenge. He got one early in the season, but it's going to pay off here. Eric Faden gets his 4th career win at Kansas and his 1st in Season 2. Congratulations to Eric Faden on this milestone win for him. Caitlin Sang played the fuel game, came up so close, but not close enough. Man, that's a tough break though for the 18 and the 24 teams. They ran it as hard as they could to try to make it to the end. Just didn't pay off for them. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and standings, and we will see you at Edmonton. Goodbye, everyone.